Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And remember guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I have some yummy information for you guys today, which pertains to Nio, but also I want to talk briefly about BRICS, but let's start with BRICS. Some of you probably already know when I say BRICS, what I'm talking about. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. And 20 countries have signed up to join them officially. And there's several countries that are already showing interest that also wants to join that 20 nations that has already applied to join BRICS, right? Right now, BRICS is 5 nations. Even Mexico has applied to join BRICS. Why is this so important? So let me talk briefly about that. Then I'm going to talk about Nio and why that's so important for us to pay attention. They say knowledge is power. If you have the knowledge and you don't use it to your advantage, then you're a fool. A lot of us know what's coming. We see what BRICS is doing. We see them already moving away from the US dollar. A lot of analysts are saying that's going to cause our dollar to crash. They're saying that it's going to cause our money to be greatly devalued since we've been printing money since Eisenhower left office. We took our money off the gold standard and we got away with that because the world used the US dollar as the reserve currency. Even, I believe it was the Ugandan president recently had a speech in Africa where he said, why are we using the US dollar? He said, if Uganda wants to trade with Djibouti, they're using the US dollar. Why don't they use their own currency? Apart from that, there's a lot of countries that are already using the Chinese yuan to do trade. And not just with China, right? Like recently, Pakistan bought a lot of oil from Russia using the yuan. That's just to give you an example. Anyway, what are we doing to prepare ourselves with the BRICS nations growing in number rapidly? And as time go by, I don't think this is going to happen overnight, but as time go by, the US dollar is going to continue to crash until something drastically happens to change course, whatever that might be. And is that ever going to change course? I don't know. So as Ray Dalio said, there's a new world order rising. There's a new empire that's coming up. But having the knowledge and not taking advantage of it is going to be very detrimental to us. So what am I doing? And again, do your own research and due diligence, guys. What I'm doing is I'm buying gold, I've been buying silver, I've been buying cryptocurrency just a little at a time, as well as I've been diversifying my portfolio in Asia. I've been buying a lot of Chinese companies, especially because I can't buy into Russia and certain other countries. I'm doing exactly what a lot of the pension funds, hedge funds, asset management funds are doing in America. Now, let's talk about Nio and BRICS connections. As we all know, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, invested heavily into Nio, over $1 billion just not long ago, right? Just recently. Why is that so important? I found out from Reuters that the new development bank set up by the BRICS group of nations admitted United Arab Emirates as a member in 2021, which United Arab Emirates, that involves Dubai as well. Now, do you guys see the connection coming? The whole Belt and Road Initiative, the whole BRICS Nations Initiative, where all these countries want to get away from a unipolar society to a multipolar society where everyone benefits. Whether that really happens through the BRIC nations or not, that's not for me to say, right? That's yet to be seen. But because Dubai has been admitted into this group of nations banks, now they bought a lot of shares from Nio. I even saw an analyst talking about this on Seeking Alpha, where he said the same thing that I said just recently in my last Nio video. If you guys go back and look, where I said I believe Nio could possibly even build a factory in Dubai, possibly a mega factory where they would be able to, remember CEO said they're going to be in 25 countries in 5 years. He didn't say which 25 countries, right? So having a foothold in the Middle East, especially a rich oil nation like this, building cars where they can ship to Africa as well, especially the sub-brand, and into wealthy African nations like South Africa where they can sell even the high-end cars. This is something that we need to pay attention to. So all the people who are panicking, crapping their pants, excuse my language, and selling their shares, just like when Tesla battery caught fire years ago in the stock tank, people shit their pants and sold, and they jumped back in as the stock skyrocketed back up. I don't play that seesaw game. I give a company chance, and when I see the vision on where they're going, I buy more on the dip. And some of you guys have been commenting on my video, and I highly appreciate that, where you guys have been saying, yeah, I've been buying the dip. One of my subscribers said he has like 5,000 some shares. That's a lot of shares. This guy's going to most likely make millions of dollars in the future. So I hope you guys love this, like this content. If you do, guys, give it a thumbs up. It'll help the channel go a long way. It'll help generate views. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so. But also pay attention, like I said, guys, to what Brics is doing. And you might want to start diversifying and buying shares in Asian countries as well. And you might want to start looking into buying, every time you get paid, set aside a little. This is what I do. I set aside a little bit of money, just a little bit, maybe $50 for gold, $50 for silver, $50 for cryptocurrency, and $50 for stock. Some of you might say, well, I can't afford that. Well, then, hey, how about putting aside $20 for gold, 20 for silver, 20, right? Little by little, this is a long game. Let's get rich or die trying, guys.